If you choose to see, just imagine what our love could be. You belong here with me. I belong here. I belong with you every day here. Always feel so new. It's amazing what your love can do. I belong here with you. So come home, come home. So come home to me. So come home, come home. So come home.
I needed this today badly. I feel really guilty even saying that because Josiah literally slept 7.5 hours last night, which is incredible, and I'm so grateful for like the sleep straight through the night. I didn't get a full 7.5 hours of sleep because I can never like go straight to bed as soon as he goes down. It usually takes me a little while. I probably would say I got at least like 6.5 hours of sleep, which is still really good and really solid, but again, not a morning person until around 7 a.m. Waking up at 5:30 is just hard for me regardless of how much sleep I got. Today is likely another dull day in quarantine. There's not a whole lot going on. I just had so many other things like in mind when I thought about vlogging while on my maternity leave. I just thought like, oh, as soon as he's 4 to like 6 weeks old, we'll like, you know, be able to go places and we'll be meeting up with friends, you know, for coffee and things like that. And I'll be able to vlog all of our little adventures together, but we haven't really had any because COVID. Today, Josiah actually has his 2-month checkup at the doctor's. That appointment's at 9:40, so we have about 3 hours until we have to go to that. I put him back down to get a little bit more sleep. Usually he eats and then goes right back down even if he sleeps through the night, even if he sleeps until 5:30. But this morning he woke up and actually had, you know, some energy and was awake. So he was making faces and smiling. And so I just soaked up those cuddles for a little while before putting him back down. I'm gonna wake him up probably like an hour before we have to leave so that I have time to feed him and change him. And I'll have everything else ready and then we'll just get in the car and go. But for now, I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy my coffee. Potentially a second cup after this. This is supposed to be dark roast and it's not tasting very dark. I don't know. Not too happy with this cup. I need it, but it's not my favorite. I do drink my coffee black. I have had people ask me like in real life, because they know I love coffee so much, if I've tried this new like cloud coffee, whipped coffee thing that's going around. No, I haven't. Not to offend anybody that loves the cloud coffee or the whipped coffee or whatever it is, but to me, who is a black coffee drinker, that is a dessert drink. That has so much sugar and like creamer or milk in it, and that's just not how I like to drink my coffee. So to me, like if I ever tried that, it would be like a dessert drink. After I finish this, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I think I might maybe set up my exercise mat and try to do a couple of yoga stretches. I've been trying to do that when I have breaks in my day, just because I really feel like my flexibility is just shot. It's just really gotten away from me, and now more than ever with a child, I feel the need to be able to be flexible, like to be able to get on and off the ground with him and to be able to lift him in precarious positions and things like that. I just feel like I've been feeling this tightness in my lower back, and I need to kind of regain that flexibility. So I've been trying to work on that. bud. It's time to get up. You gotta go to the doctor's now. While I'm feeding him, this is usually what's happening very close by. All right, what do you want to wear today, bud? You have a little red face now. He's upset because I wiped his face, and what else did I do? Oh, and I used the nose Frida on him. Because you can't go to the doctor with crusties on your face and boogies in your nose, dude. It's gross. Oh, burpee again. Oh, another one. This is his adorable little outfit. This is from Baby Gap. This was a gift. And then these little shoes are from Old Navy. And then I don't know where his navy blue socks are from. But he looks so cute. He looks so cute. Normally during the daytime, I try to switch him from like zip up jammies into like a onesie and joggers or like a little sweat set, just because, I don't know, it makes me feel better about the fact that we don't leave the house. At least he has like a comfortable but still like put together outfit. I know that a lot of people with newborns literally just have their newborns live in like zip up pajamas because that's easiest, and I'm not gonna argue with that logic. It definitely is easiest, but I don't know, I just like it. But when we go to the doctors, we do zip ups because he hates having things pulled over his head usually, and they make him get undressed when he gets there. So this is just quick to get off and it's quick to put back on when he's like had enough of being naked and like poked. So that's why we go with this. But we also are smart enough to know that we need a change of clothes, because sometimes as you're trying to get him back in his clothes, he pees, right? We've been caught in that situation at the doctor's office before. You good, bud? You ready to go? All right, cool. Made it with literally 1 minute to spare.
Thank you for calling. You've reached the office of... Please wait for the next available operator. Thank you. Good morning. Can I ask you to hold on a moment?
Sure. This drives me crazy that I have to like sit and wait in queue to tell them that I'm here for my appointment.
Good morning. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm just calling because I'm outside for Josiah's 9:40.
Okay. Just hang tight, okay, honey?
Okay.
Because we have too many people in the office
Okay.
right now, so as soon as we're ready, we're going to call you and tell you when to come in, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, well that's a first. There are too many people in the office, so I can't come in yet. So I have to wait until some people leave. It's about to be 12 o'clock and I have not eaten anything all day. I like accidentally practice intermittent fasting. I stop eating at like 9 and then I don't eat until like 11, 12 o'clock the next day. Probably make myself a little protein smoothie in a minute. I wanted to update you on Josiah's doctor's appointment though. It went well for the most part. He's growing well, he's getting big. He's 11 pounds, 9 ounces. He was 22 inches long. Head is still in the 50th percentile, but his body is growing into that. He did have to get 2 vaccines. There was one downside to the visit. When she was listening to his heartbeat, she was able to hear a murmur this time that she didn't hear last time. And she tried to reassure me that it's totally normal, and that babies are born with a lot of large holes in their hearts. And as they grow, those holes close up and form like normal, healthy adult hearts. That's the hopes anyway, right? And she says the reason you don't hear the murmurs at first is typically because the holes are so large that you don't really hear the blood flowing through them. But as they close up and get smaller, you can hear the blood. Again, I'm just trying to quote what I remember her saying. I could have parts of this wrong. Not a doctor. She said it's common at his age, again at 2 years old, and then even again when they're teenagers. So she didn't sound too worried about it, but we do have to go see a cardiologist just to get an ultrasound of his heart and make sure that a specialist thinks that it looks as harmless as she believes it is. And so we have to do that. That's like right at the top of my priority list right now. And I mean, I'm trying to be like cool, calm, and collected about it, but like, of course, as his mom, like that's scary to hear that your child, you know, has a heart murmur, even if it's temporary. I'm trying to be cool about it and, you know, not think the worst, and hope that everything is okay and pray that everything is okay. And we would really appreciate any prayers you can send to us, that Josiah is a healthy baby and that this is not a big deal and that this will go away. So any prayers that you can send are greatly appreciated. Are you hungry? I have a bottle waiting for you. I was just on the phone making the cardiologist appointment. Josiah was on my lap and I knew he was going to the bathroom, like number 2, I could tell, but I didn't realize just how explosive it was gonna be. And I just went to change his diaper and it's all up his back. And we just did bath time last night, but I'm gonna have to bathe him again. Like, this is not a wipe situation. This is a bath situation. Bud, that's so gross. Why'd you do that? Made it a quick bath, right? Luckily Josiah likes baths, so it works out because they're enjoyable for us. I think he's gonna be a water baby. We're not sure though. We're dressed now. We're rocking because he's not happy. Oh, I really hoped you were gonna wake up from your nap happy. I think that he doesn't feel so great after, you know, this morning and having his shots or whatever. It's probably gonna be a day with a lot of cuddles. I don't think it's gonna be like a super productive day. It's okay.
And benches can be turned over.
I know, Charlotte, I know. We're walking, getting our exercise in. Josiah's getting some fresh air. I was hoping that this might help him sleep a little bit because he was so kind of just upset before his little crankerpotamus this afternoon. I'm hoping some fresh air and the motion of the stroller will help him take a little bit of a nap. But so far he's been wide awake. So we'll see. I'm about to put on my audiobook. I'm still working on Love Without Borders by Angela Braniff from This Gathered Nest. I really thought I'd be finished. I actually think I only have like 2 or 3 chapters left to the book. If I was reading the actual book, I'd be reading it until next April, so this is still a win, even though it's taking me like 3 weeks to listen to the audiobook. About an hour walk. We went kind of just like all over the place and I feel good. I'm a little hot and sweaty because it was warmer out than I thought it was going to be. Josiah is hanging out here. He slept most of his walk, and then as soon as I pulled him out of the bassinet, he woke up. Because he's awake now and in a good mood, I think we're gonna try to do some tummy time, and then maybe mama can fold some laundry. What do you think, buddy? You're just so darn cute. I could stare at you all day. Yes, I could. Yes, I could. What do you have to say? What do you have to say? Uh-oh, is your sister here? It's your first sister. Yes, we're pantsless. It's a little warm in the house, so we decided to go sans pants. I have pants on. He does not. Can you lift up? No? Yes, you can. I know you can. Good job, bud. Brody, seriously?
3:09 is their third nursing session.
Totally lost track of time and need to get dinner together. Luckily, this was a little bit of a later night for Mike, so he's not home yet. And then when he comes home, he's got to do his whole routine, wash his clothes, go take a shower. So I have like a little bit of time still. And I'm just going to make like a quick and easy like chicken parm. Normally we just grill a chicken for chicken parm. I know like the best way to eat it is obviously with breadcrumbs. It's the most delicious, but we try to make it a little bit healthier and skip that. But I had some almond flour left over in the pantry, so I'm gonna use some almond flour and just kind of lightly bread these chicken cutlets and get moving. That looks really good. And of course I have my little sous chef here. I'm wearing the Lily Baby carrier. This is the all mesh one, something complete, I don't remember, but it's supposed to be good for like all seasons. So the mesh is supposed to keep the baby and you cool in the summer. Hopefully that ends up being the case. I doubt it. I'm somebody who like overheats really quickly, and Josiah's like a little furnace too, so that should be interesting. But I had to switch out of the boba wrap because he's honestly just too heavy, and I just have a really bad back, guys. I need support for my lower back. I was in so much pain carrying him around in the wrap. Once he hit like 9 pounds, it was just like game over. And it sucks because I really loved carrying him in the wrap. I just felt like he was like a little kangaroo. But this is amazing because it has lower back support. I'm gonna try to show you. Watch me burn my chicken trying to show you the back support for this. Do it all for the new parents, man. I just want you guys to have the best and most effective product. So if I burn my dinner to show you this, so be it. So right here, this little piece is very firm and sturdy, and it just supports your lower back. Also, the band here is very, very sturdy and holds him into place perfectly, and also provides more support. Daddy came home and had to spring right into action.
That's right.
Because Josiah woke up from the nap in the carrier and was like, is somebody gonna feed me? And I had to finish dinner and feed the dog, so Daddy's feeding him.
He's almost done.
Here's dinner. This is the almond flour crusted chicken parm. I just assembled everything and then stuck it in the broiler so the cheese would get nice and golden. That's how I like it. Some nudes and sauce. And then just a side salad. It's about to be 8, so that means it's pajama time, buddy, right? Time for you to do jammies. Oh, what jammies do you want to wear? How about these guys? How cute are you, your little koala bears? Ooh. Oh my goodness. Josiah's in pajamas. and he's read stories. We did a lot of singing. I spared you that footage. He is just hanging out with Mike. This is their kind of time to like cuddle and hang out. So we're just gonna watch TV together as a family. Well, Mike and I are gonna watch TV. Josiah's not gonna watch TV, but we're just watching Married at First Sight. We're catching up on the season that was just on. I think that's season 10. Is it still on? I don't know. We started watching it. We watched like the first 2 episodes and then we like fell off. So we're catching up with that. And yeah, that's just the rest of our evening. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and Josiah today. If you did, please leave this video a thumbs up so that I know that you like these kind of videos and I know to continue making them. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them down below. I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos from us in the future, and I'll see you guys in our next one. Bye.